Alright, so I had done been already on a fucking Instagram live about a goddamn 30 damn minutes. I said at the beginning of the goddamn video, I don't own the rights to none of this fucking music. It's just music playing off YouTube. If it's on YouTube, I'm assuming there's not gonna be a goddamn copyright issue. Fucking whatever, man. I don't give a fuck. That aggravating shit is, just let me save the video that I had in progress. I don't give a fuck about being on here. Don't nobody. I just want to be able to film a long, large chunk of film that don't take up a bunch of fucking space, so I can just put it on another platform. But whatever, man. Start back over about halfway fucking through. Whatever. It don't make no fuck.
6 to 8. I don't remember the exact amount. I know there's a minimum of 6.
There's a copyright issue with that music on there. Oh gosh, this guy's making millions of dollars. Fucking ridiculous, man.
They surround the whole campus.
I suppose I can play this in the background. I hope, hold on, copyright issue, fucking Instagram, dumbasses.
They disarm everyone.
Stupid motherfuckers, man.
And then they proceed to separate us. And they separate us out into a couple of groups. They keep us there for about 10-15 minutes. The primary agent singled out Bob. He demanded, to know where Bob was at that point, right when they come in. I remember hearing that. And they proceeded to question us. Now, I'm not going to go into what the questions were. These guys, I think, still have ongoing legal issues. So I'm not going to say what questions were being asked. I will say they seemed like ridiculous questions. They were petty. They did not seem to make sense at the time for what was actually going on. We all lined up. We all, we were asked. We gave them our answers. And for the next 2 hours after that, we were just standing there, isolated from each other, and they would hit people individually. They'd go up. I'd go and ask them, pull them aside and ask questions. They'd, pull someone else aside and ask them questions. Their show of force was more the quiet intimidation, just stand here for 30 minutes and don't say anything. That kind of a thing. And they kept this up for about 2 or 3 hours. During this time, they'd start asking questions and making statements, and it became obvious they had been listening to us before they came to the camp.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for being here tonight. The Big Thicket Watch Group, Bob Garrett, Tim Sermons, Mo, all those guys are trying to do expeditions for people. They want to take people out into certain areas where they've had encounters, trying to show them what they know, and then things went bad really quick with regard to the government. Back on the episode you just heard from Steven, who was a participant of that expedition, he was explaining from his perspective what was going on. They had just set up camp. All of a sudden they get, 6 to 8 SUVs rolling on them. Law enforcement gets out, kind of gets on top of these guys, separates everyone, a lot of intimidation going on. And keep in mind, these people are looking for Bigfoot. I mean, I don't understand why that doesn't shock anyone. But anyway, they go through, they separate all these guys. You heard Steven's side of the story with regard to what happened, and I have Bob and Tim Sermons on the line, and they are going to tell their side of the story on what happened. Bob, welcome to the show. Thanks for being here tonight.
Hey, how you doing, Wes?
I'm doing pretty good.
Woo.
I'm glad to hear you're doing better, and I also want to welcome Tim Sermons to the show. Tim, thanks for coming on.
Hey, no problem. How are you guys?
Doing well. There's been kind of a situation out there in Texas, and I'm glad you guys decided to come on and talk about, what's been going on down there. Maybe, Tim, if you would start from the beginning, kind of give the audience a timeline of how this whole thing exploded, and Bob, feel free to jump in at any time.
Well, we decided, we were going out and we were doing, we were getting a lot of things and we wanted to share it with people. We came to that conclusion because we were helping some other groups, and they were actually getting, they were, based on what we were telling them, they were getting their own evidence. They were having their own sightings. So, we decided we wanted to share it with people, what we do, and, we know where to go and everything, and have the experiences that we have. So we came up with the idea to start the Big Thicket Watch LLC. So we discussed it. Quite a while. Bob and I went back and forth on even whether or not we wanted to do it. The goal behind it was to just educate people and to have a good time, and we wanted to feed them, and we wanted to do everything else, take care of everything, so they can just come out and enjoy what we enjoy. So in that regard, we did ask for a fee, but it wasn't like it was a big money making thing, and
The fee thing, we weren't going to make any money, Tim. We already knew that. The fee was basically just to buy groceries for everybody, because when they came out, we didn't want them to have to worry about buying their own groceries and coming out, and everybody having a separate camp and everything. And we wanted it to make it fun for everybody, and so we wanted to have like a chuck wagon cookout in a way, and everybody ate at the chuck wagon, everybody socialized and tell what they've been experiencing, and the guys could give them some stories of what they might come across, and the footprints and the sounds we might hear at night, and things like that. And so it was a good idea. It was a good idea to have the chuck wagon, I guess you might say. Have everybody socialize. Like I said, we just wanted everybody to experience the things that we've been experiencing for the past few years. And as Tim said, helping some of these other groups organize, since I had the maps and everything, made their little expeditions quite popular here in Texas, and so we just decided to do it for ourselves as well. Mostly, I just wanted to I wanted to gauge the reaction. I wanted to see people's reaction, and people did get scared. A lot of times, if they would go out the first night, or even on Saturday, they absolutely would not go anywhere on Sunday, or they would go out on Friday night, and some of them absolutely did not want to go back in the woods on Saturday. And we discussed things like that, and gauged or asked why, and we got their reactions, and a lot of the unbelievers became believers very quickly in just a few minutes.
Prior to this, you guys are finding evidence, and you guys have been on the show, Bob's been on the show, you guys are finding evidence, and you come up with the idea of taking people out. I know you guys looked into the permit, and most people don't know the permit story, because when this whole thing happened, they said, well, you should have just got a permit. And if they actually knew the backstory on the permit, it's a little shocking. At what point did you decide, hey, let's go get a permit, and then what happened?
What's the commercial, man?
Oh my god, guys, that was so cheap.
Well, Bob researched and I researched what kind of permit we needed. We found absolutely nothing. So there were quite a few participants on the very first expedition. So we thought we were well within right by what we were doing, because we were told if there was no more than 25 people, we wouldn't need a permit. That was the initial information that we received. Well, the minute we got out there, it was Friday of that very first expedition. Here comes the feds. They rolled in on that one. And we haven't really talked about that, but they did. They rolled in on that one. And they said, you can't do it. You don't have a permit. You have all this other stuff. So after, And, you know, they detained Bob really for probably a good hour or so. And see, I wasn't there. I came at the camp when everything was finishing up. You know, then at that point we figured, well, crap, we're going to have to go to the main ranger station and sit down and have a conversation with those guys. So we talked about that, and it was me, Bob, and Waylon, and that's what we decided we were going to do. So I can't remember the date we went, but we went in there. And, you know, after everything that we've been through, we got into other things that have happened prior to this, with our experience with some of these fellows, I thought it would be an outstanding and awesome idea if I took my audio recorder in there and recorded the whole conversation. So we went in there, had a meeting with the head ranger, and it was we were sitting there talking to him, and, you know, we told him what we wanted to do and everything, and he goes, well, give me just 1 minute. Let me get this other guy. This other guy walks in. This guy must have been 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
But he was a BLM guy, the Bureau of Land Management guy, and he's over the doggone ranger. So the 5 of us were sitting there having a discussion about the permit. And when I tell you it was like trying to cut a deal with the mob, that's exactly what it was like. They said, well, you can do this. This falls under outfitting and guiding. We would need to see your financials. We would need to see what your business plan is. We would need to see all this stuff. And he said it has to be worth our while in order to do this. And getting a permit can be very difficult. Not to say that it can't be done, but it can be very difficult.
And you told him that you planned on taking people out to look for Bigfoot, right?
Absolutely.
And they didn't bat an eye. As a matter of fact, you know, with all my run-ins with them before Tim ever, you know, came onto the scene and into our, you know, our group here, I had already had a lot of run-ins with them in the first place. One of the first things they wanted to know from us was they wanted to know the migration habits. I guess they had some of the migration, but they wanted to know what I knew about migration of these creatures. They did not deny. Pardon me. They did not deny at all that these creatures existed. They wanted us to fill in some of their blanks for them.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Neither one of those guys batted a single eye at the whole situation. They kept going on about the money. It's got to be beneficial for this. Getting a permanent permit for this is going to be extremely difficult, if not impossible. He said, I come from Colorado where we do a lot of outfitting and guiding, but here in Texas, we don't know if we're going to do all that stuff. And then they said they would have to open it up for bidding. And then he goes, you know, part of the problem is, this is what he said, that this just kind of blew me away.
What the fuck? Now what, man? Oh my lord, it's fucking always something. Okay. Try this. I'm pretty sure this young man. Good.
If you wanna bring it down, bring her. I put my gun on make shit okay. Put on my face now, I look like a
God almighty.
Since I was 10, I was cooking these chicken head niggas just like I be feeling. Yeah, thanks to the Lord. Take it right, so it's not day. That's the Lord's day. I didn't even know they put on my physical brain. Physical brain. Kiki. Got in myself like it never felt pressure. Got a little Spanish, little shorty, her name is Francesca. I never switch on my peoples, I read that and asked it. I think they're dressing their advice when they keep cause I'm fresh. They might say hit in a row, bingo. I told that girl to her face and she come in my space and then get one more time, she single. You better fake on no pretty long man to God, baby girl, this ain't no low fish and mingle. Under the dingle, good boy, she think. Thinking no bread on you like it's the paint. I got a whole lot of stone, yeah. Why did you sing? Yeah. Might get these hoes on me, I just Springer. If you wanna bring her then down, bring her. I put my gun on right shit, okay. Put on my braids, now I look like Porzingis. Then I had got me the fake with wings. They just said, baby, you look so distinguished. I put my fast English, like they know when. Look, since I was 10, I was cooking these chicken head niggas just like Bobby Flip. Yeah, they said the Lord, take a right, so it's Sunday. That's the Lord's day. Yeah, other than that, they put on my physical brain, physical brain.
Hey man, what happened to your ears, man?
Oh nah, boy, I'm really about to fire you up, man. What you got to Legend of Zelda? Think, I am Seamus McGarry, and this is the same the step. But dude, I got a ball of you niggas like London or Irish. Just cause you got money don't mean you can dress. Go get you a stylist. I know this black and white girl, but her dad cool as hell, like Billy Ray Cyrus. I wake up every morning, take a push out the God, be giving me guidance. Look, I can be friends with you niggas, cause if we do dirt and get caught, you're not gonna be silent. I got this bad little shorty who walks a 5'5", I don't post it, I got keep her private. I got the J's on a nigga, the law on a nigga, the blow on the hose was priceless. And it's suspending my license, cause I won't drive slow, I still with that hoe, no license. Get what you thought it was, this what it became. She wanna tap the rollie like a stain. I said I'm fuck with God like a flame. I got a roll started out of Maine. Look for some shorty, she do not cuss. She don't say damn, she gon' say dang. I couldn't hear, I needed everything. I need a Honda on the plane. Bring around the Rosie. I know some niggas who are catching shooting nigga from the corner just like James Posey. Baby booty brown, it's like roly poly Oli. Think about my cousin still in line cause it drove me. Think about my nana and him smiling cause it hold me. Baby, I know I'm that nigga. I still like give all my glory to the Lord. How do I moonwalk on niggas like toe-to-toe? Still keep my spirit low. I'm trying to keep taking up. She keep on looking my Instagram, stalking me. She trying to see what's in store. She was like, fire up, ice still popping? Look, girl, I still popping, of course. This nigga, she didn't see. People keep saying song, y'all. But you must be mistaken. Baby, I know that nigga. I still I give all my glory to the Lord. How do I moonwalk on knees like to the toes to keep my spirit low? I'm trying to keep ducking up. She keep on looking my Instagram stalking me. She trying to see what's in store. She was like, fire up, I still poppin'. Look, girl, I still poppin'. Pants nigga, she didn't see. I do my moves on my flip. I get her to that boo. I still gotta do what I did. Cleanest nigga, she didn't see. Still do my moves on my flip. Underneath her purse. They gotta like do what I did. None of this happened on accident. This might just sound. I don't wear Tommy Hilfiger cause he don't like niggas. I wear Calvin Klein. Everyday rappers, they ruin my phone for a feature. I just hit the climb. Click. That day you see me, I was acting cool, but today I got time. Made tricks on it, that's my agility. I think they like me because my ability. How do I moonwalk on knees like to the toes to keep my spirit low? I'm trying to keep thinking that. She keep on looking my Instagram stalking me. She trying to see what's in store. She was like, fire up, I still poppin'. Look, girl, I still poppin', of course. Pants nigga, she didn't see. I do my moves on my flip. I get her to that boo. I still gotta do what I did. Cleanest nigga, she didn't see. Still do my moves on my flip. Underneath her brothers. I gotta like do what I did.
This ain't pretty good, man. But shit, how many more sets I want to do? How many more sets do I want to do? I think three is reasonable.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Fariato Sport. You all are dorks. Look, hey, you don't see niggas like me every day, but I see niggas like you every day. I got the Dolce Gabbana sunshine. She like Rihanna on replay. If I was stressed out, boy, I'd pray. If I was blessed up, boy, I'd pray. You don't got cars, little mama, so okay, Lady Gaga, I'm with the smoke, I'm with the Draga, that whoa. Her name is Lala, I'm so proud of her, I bought a private beach. Ela por barba, Matiago, dame la Prada. I can't go for nothing but nada. I got the flow, like in the Stada. I'm being boss, nigga, Kylie Jenner. She gonna choose her when I enter. Looking for polo, like a venom. Let me bring it in like a center. I beat the damn odds like Montana. Did you see the Chevy though? They the better. It's not a damn mansion, it's a man. Why guess they totally like the anthem. Hey, you don't see niggas like me every day, but I see niggas like you every day. I got the Dolce Gabbana sunshine. She like Rihanna on replay. If I was stressed out, boy, I'd pray. If I was blessed up, boy, I'd pray. You don't got car, little mama, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. My shawty love you, catch you a shot. He a tamale, you know that he hot. He keep on snitching, his daddy a cop. I'm still fresher than you, I don't shop. I'm still cleaner than you, I don't mob. DC, baby, I know how to chop. Shoot up a demon, I bring out the chop. I just won't get tickets, I don't stop, dang. I think I'm cute, I admit it. I'm feeling like Dora, I did it. That boy, you got me fit it. Got on my shot, so I know it's okay. Fly didn't need no way. Bill Belichick, I make a play. She saucy, I call her no lay. She said I'm just going through a phase. Seasick when she looking my way. Never switch, I'm just stuck in my ways. I'm real blessed, so I give him the praise. All of these carrots on me getting heavy right now. I feel like a rabbit. Hey, all of these haters keep hating on me. Dang, don't make it a habit. Hey, you don't see niggas like me every day, but I see niggas like you every day. I got the Dolce Gabbana sunshine. She like Rihanna on replay. If I was stressed out, boy, I'd pray. If I was blessed up, boy, I'd pray. You don't got car, little mama, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Look, Lord, please, it's my heartfelt letter to thee. Lord, please, could you say how you feel about me? I know you died for the world, you love all the boys and girls, but specifically, how do you feel about me? I do believe in the story of Adam and Eve. I do believe that the church is a sacred decree, but it's OD than the shoes for malice and greed. I believe my offering is better with people in need. You call the holiest a temple, a den of the thieves. Makai, baby, Allah, nah, and David. If it wasn't for BB and CC, where would we be? If it wasn't for Jordan Sparks, then how would we breathe? I made a lane out of praising your holy name by using words that most people would call profane. Some people say that I call your name in vain. They villainize me, muzzle me like cocaine. I got some brothers that stabbing me in the back like they came. I got some dogs get hungry and they'll do anything. I got some sisters do favors for niggas for Verwin. Anything. I didn't need to see it shine and know that you're real. Lord, please tell me how I'm making you feel. I wanna know if my name is still in your will. I want a baddie for real, like Jessica Biel. I send my holy condolence to Wills, Uncle Phil. Damn. That's what you want me to stop. Look, it's a dangerous hill. I keep my vision concealed to hide my Achilles heel. Recording this day going for the kill. Life's a gamble already, you can't just play for the thrill. My brother Ali had died cause he just kept selling pills. My sister Megan had died cause she just kept buying pills. I didn't seek me a therapist, I don't know how I feel. Always listen to Weezy, but I ain't wanna be a Lil. I heard of multiple miracles, you made multitudes meals. And it showed you their gratitude, killing you on a hill. Think about it to this day, and normally give me chills. At this moment in time, you know these niggas not real. You know these niggas ain't real. It's making you feel. Lord, please tell me how it's making you feel. Young nigga came in, no discussion. Young nigga beat the block, no percussion. Young nigga, hiya, wop, Jackie Chan. Young nigga, hiya, wop, Jackie Chan. Young baby, if it's good, friend pressure. Young nigga, I can't hear what you saying. Young nigga, hiya, wop, Jackie Chan. Young nigga, hiya, wop, Jackie Chan. Baby girl, please don't be gone. Baby girl, please don't be gone. Young nigga, God bless it, I was praying. Young nigga, I ain't stressing, I was praying. Ooh, hottest in the streets, no discussion. I said, ooh, baby, I wanna kill like you saying. I said, ooh, like you swing. I said, I spend your 5 or 6. I said, ooh, pull it to your house, copy bitches. Pull it to your house, chop, walk, pull it to your house, what's your age? I see whoever will burn. Baby girl, please don't be blown. Baby girl, please don't be blown. Young nigga, God bless it, I was praying. Young nigga, I ain't stressing, I was praying. Young nigga came in, no discussion. Young nigga beat the block, no percussion. Young nigga, hiya, wop, Jackie Chan. Young nigga, hiya, wop, Jackie Chan. Young baby, if it's good, friend pressure. Young nigga, I can't hear what you saying. Young nigga, hiya, wop, Jackie Chan. Young nigga, hiya, wop, Jackie Chan.
You like that?
The game is at an all-time level. Never in the history of the game has there been such devastation.
Sweetie pie is my destiny, and I've been knowing it since I was a kid. When I get older and have me a kid, it's gonna be a little girl, cause of all the bad things that I did. I gotta get it. When I'm still on the was just hurting my wrist. If anybody tell you he made me the bend, I gotta get it. Baby, I know the truth from authentic. Okay, I took my boy on a picnic, and I tell that little girl Merry Christmas. I gotta get it. See my picture, cause I'm photogenic. Still work it out when I'm finished. Stack my bread up, stay up, I'm on my business. Look, I gotta get it. Okay, God is my boss, my witness. I said, how do you cuss and you question? I said, baby girl, I'm not religious. You see, I don't do well with the friendships. These niggas suspicious. Boy, on the truth, you can sniff it. These niggas isn't hygienic. Nah, I'm in the cut, I be chilling. You see, how do I feel if I spend it? Real Maryland representative. I take my legs, I know the percentages. I step out the water like God. Holy water, I drink, I'm replenishing. I cannot go out like Rob. You can't get no gold diggers, no marriages. Sophisticated, I eat my asparagus. This is my edge. That's like fuck, you're arrogant. It's cause I'm so far ahead of my time, it's embarrassing. I gotta get it. I got a white girl from Wyoming and her name is Meredith. I'm about my business. How about this? You like my possession? Look, these niggas still on my swag. I'ma start telling your daddy. See you ready to dash. Oh, she open her mouth, you mad. These niggas riding waves. I'ma start calling you right. Shit like James. Michael Jackson on this, I be back. Sweetie pie, this is my destiny, and I've been knowing it since I was a kid. When I get older and have me a kid, it's gonna be a little girl, cause of all the bad things that I did. I gotta get it. When I'm still on it was just hurting my wrist. If anybody tell you he made me the bend, I'm telling you, that nigga telling you fibs. I gotta get it.
Alright. Made it to the end.
Driving me, drive by while they drive by, back on my mind. Never waking up early when I was a kid. Daydream the whole day away. Looking in the clouds, trying to make some shapes. Screaming loud while we stay in place. Look how far we come. Depression fit me like some hand-me-downs. Seasonal like moms told you get your jacket now. Cold outside, ain't that the fucking truth? Cold outside, I'm warm enough for you. Little light of mine, hope you always shine. Been a real long, you all the days intertwined. Lady, let my guard down. Lady, let my guard down. I've been going crazy, never steady. Cartoon Network, Trusty Mojo, Jojo. We gon' shoot, we gotta keep it on the low. Biggest way to go to heaven is peace.
Woo! Alright, man. That's it, about half of it. There was the first portion of that video with several fucking sets. But it got ended, you know, because they were, oh God, the copyrighted music in there. Oh my goodness. Bruh, You know, I stated before the fucking video started, I don't own this music, whatever you need to fucking disclaimer you need to put on here. Goddamn, just let the fucking video go up, man. I don't get that. I'm not making no money off of none of this damn music that I play on here. It's just fucking music I listen to. Damn. I'm not going somewhere and saying, you hear that song? I did that. I made that song. It's just fucking music playing in the background. So, when I had to restart about halfway through the workout, I started up on a little podcast or something, you know, and I ain't fucking really fit. Sometimes I don't, you know, I like to listen to podcasts sometimes when I work out, not all the fucking time. But sometimes I like to listen to music. So as you know, I got music on my phone, you know. I don't have the stream, it's on my phone, you know what I mean? So I just have a playlist of this one particular artist. He's a younger guy named Foggy Raw. Thank you so very much, man. I can see my video's still going. He's not one of the people, I guess, that acts like a little bitch. Like, oh, don't you dare play my goddamn. You know, be happy a motherfucker's playing your damn song, man. I'm not goddamn making no money off of this. So shout out to Foggy Raw. You know, if y'all don't know who it is, of course, there ain't nobody watching now, so we'll just say somewhere years down, months, years, weeks, whatever down the road, somebody discovered this video. Go check out Foggy Raw, okay? He's a good artist. That's who we're playing for most of this damn video. But anyways, man, that's the first time I've been out here. Probably about a week, if not a little more. I don't like doing that, taking that much time off. Not that I'm obsessed. I'm not David Goggins, you know. Shout out to David Goggins, but I am not that. But you know, I don't like to take whole weeks off because in my mind I'm just gonna get fucking fat and weak and out of shape, and you know, not to down anybody out there that's fat and weak and out of shape. You know, sometimes there's extenuating circumstances that cause that. I understand all that. Just saying, I don't want to get back like that because I've been like that before, in my mind anyway. You know. But, you know, sometimes you have to take a little time off. Like I said, my elbow, I don't know. You know, in videos previous up to this, I've been telling, you know, about my elbow kind of been fucking hurting. You know, tendonitis, tennis elbow, whatever you want to fucking call it. And sometimes you just have to take a little time off and let something heal on up. Even if you really don't want to, you want to keep on pushing. You don't want to lose any progress. You want to keep making your gains. You got to think to yourself, at what cost of it, you know? You like to keep on going, but maybe you keep on going hard like that, and just a month of that just is on a weakened body part or tendon or bone or whatever, eventually snaps that muscle. Now you got to have surgery, and you really can't do shit. So try to listen to your body. And you know, that's a real hard thing to do. There's a fine line in between really easing up because you feel like you could injure yourself or you need to heal up, and like it's too hard, I don't want to do this, you know, and your brain kind of fools itself into saying, yeah, you're probably going to injure yourself, you know. Not always. Sometimes it's just some shit that's hard to do, and that little part of you inside deep down that's like a little bitch that doesn't want to suffer or any type of inconvenience. He's going to tell you, you're going to get, you know, you're going to need it. You know, it's just have to use your best judgment, man. You should know, you know. You should, I mean, you know, I'm not saying that you should have all the medical knowledge that a doctor has, but you've lived inside your body all this whole time. You know your body a little bit. And by the way, I don't really care too much for going to doctors if I don't have to, as far as my general health. If I break a bone or I need some kind of surgery to have something removed, you know, I had a cyst on my neck last year or earlier this year. Of course, I go to a doctor to fucking do that. I'm not gonna get a pocket knife out and try to cut something off of my fucking neck, of course. As far as like taking care of yourself, you know, or having to be on some medication, just every day you gotta take this medication, you know, I don't want to fucking be like that, man. So I feel like minerals very important. That's the first and foremost thing I think you need to do. Now, just my opinion. I'm not telling you that this is what you should do. This is what I believe for myself. Because, you know, we're made of minerally material, right? God made us from the earth. Whether you like it or not, I don't care. You know, whatever. That's where you come from. And what's in the earth? Minerals, okay? What comes from the earth? What grows up out of the earth? Herbs, right? So you get your minerals in you, you get your body functioning right, and you get your herbs in you. That's like your little boosting, you know, the shit like the oxide booster that you might put in your gas tank, you know, but fucking the minerals and shit, that's your oil and your gas is gonna have you fucking this machine running like it's supposed to. And you know, try to stay away from like processed sugar. These things that I do, as much as I can. Try to stay away from processed foods if I can. High fructose corn syrup. It's terrible. I try to stay away from that as much as you can. Now look here. I'm not sitting here telling you or telling anybody that you got to cut this out of your diet and don't you can never have anything that you enjoy. You know, I'm not saying that at all. Because your body, you know, God designed us perfectly. So your body has natural defenses. If your body's running correctly and you have everything in it that's supposed to be in it, which is the minerals, you know what I'm saying, and the herbs, the vitamins, the natural shit, you know, the sunlight, fucking the proper fucking current flowing through you from the ground, you know what I mean? Proper energy, whatever, you know. I'm not fucking sitting here telling you to go get a crystal necklace and fucking sing Kumbaya, but you need sunlight, and every now and then you need to take your fucking shoes off and go walk around in the grass and put your feet on the earth. I'm just saying. Okay? You get all that shit, and you know what I'm saying, your body starts functioning, right? It's got its own natural defenses. Yeah, then of course you can go have some bullshit every now and then. Just don't stuff yourself fucking completely. Every fucking meal you're just, you know, trash, you know. And you know all this shit is trash that they're making nowadays. Majority of it. But just don't stuff it every fucking meal. You know, you can still have yourself a treat every now and then because your body is functioning right. Its defense mechanism is gonna kick some of that bad shit out, and you're gonna keep on going. But that's my belief, man, about as far as nutrition and shit. First and foremost, I think is minerals. I believe the leading cause of most illnesses here in America and across the world, wherever, is mineral deficiency. Yeah. That's just what I believe. Not that anybody asks, but if anybody's ever curious, hell, you can pull this up and fucking look at it. Watch it, whatever, you'll see what I fucking believe. But, you know, I ain't been out here in a week or so. I felt pretty good coming out here. I felt like I got pretty, you know, I don't look too shitty, you know. It's still kind of warm. It's about 60-something degrees. I done closed up all my windows and doors to take my shirt off. It is November, and I did get a little sweaty. I don't want to get sick. Of course, I'm not real worried about getting sick because I've got all my minerals, you know, and my vitamins and fucking herbs and all that shit, you know. My defenses. Not to say that I won't get sick. I got a better chance of fending the shit off. Yeah, I just want to come out here and get a little workout. You know, and sometimes, especially I think during this winter, colder portion of the year time, as far as filming workouts, I don't get too fucking amped up or excited about filming a workout when it's cold out. Because, you know, I got to be, you know, I'm not all drenched and stuff. You know, it doesn't look as cool, man. I can't, well, yeah, I got my shirt off now, but during the workout, I can't be out here with no fucking shirt, you know. So, you know, I don't feel like taking all the time to edit and, you know, chop all the bullshit out and just put the lifting fucking clips all together like I normally do for all these summer videos. So this is what I kind of do, or I've started to do. I've got about 2 or 3 videos on YouTube just like this, and it's just long all the way through, no cuts. But, you know, I don't want to fucking, I don't have the damn, this is an old phone that I'm just shooting on right now. I ain't got my camera and all that shit that I plan on getting yet. So I don't have a fucking memory and all that shit to store a bunch of goddamn, you know, a 45 fucking minute long goddamn video. So I just go in here and do an Instagram live, you know. And once I'm done, which ain't a big deal, it's, you know, it's a bit much. I'm saving much more space on my phone. I can just download that live or save that live at the end whenever I'm done and just go over to YouTube and put it up. But lo and behold, man, there are all these damn copyrights and shit. Man, you know, I wish I just knew in my head every motherfucker that has this issue, every little artist. And I just wouldn't fucking listen to you anymore. How about that, motherfucker? I mean, I don't get that. I could understand if some guy came out and made a video saying, this is my song playing in the background. I made this song. I wrote it. That's me singing. I'm not doing none of that shit. That shit's just playing in a fucking background. Well, I mean, what is the fucking fair use fucking shit or whatever that is? What? You can't claim nothing. I said all that shit at the beginning of the fucking video, and they still want to cut it off because it's fucking, well, this is copyright violation. And I'm playing music from YouTube. So don't they have the same shit, some copyright bullshit? So I'm assuming it's been cleared and everything. There's no copyright issue because somebody put it up over there. Oh, we've got different copyright issues. Whatever, dude. What the fuck ever, man. That's aggravating as shit. Because, you know, I'd like to have music or something playing in the fucking background, man. Well, you know, I ain't gonna be ranting too fucking long about that shit. And it's the day after Thanksgiving. Been off. Got off Tuesday. Took off Wednesday. I was off, you know, of course, Thursday was Thanksgiving. You know, it's 4 or 5 days I'm off here, so. Like I said, this is the first time I've been out here and lifted any since last week because I purposely said I'm going to stop for a while, about a week, just do nothing. Just, you know, don't go crazy on eating bullshit, which I'm pretty good about that. I don't feel like I really, if I do overeat, it's not a bunch of bullshit. So, you know, I felt pretty good today. I don't think I'm quite ready to get back to doing what I was kind of really enjoying before, which was with the dumbbell incline, but you know, I like the barbell incline. I really came up more as a barbell man. I just recently here, the past year or so, really got into dumbbell presses, you know, kind of liking them a little more. But, you know, really I can dumbbell press if I do that little thing. You know, the little trick you put it on your knee and you can, I just don't fucking like doing that, man. I just like, cause they're just 60s, bro. But I might have to do it, you know, cause if this shit takes too, I know it'll heal up eventually, but it takes too long. I'm not just gonna go fucking a year and a half without fucking dumbbell pressing. So if I have to start doing that, I will. But it did feel better today. But I'm off today, so my wife has me a little, well, a little small, little short honey-do list. I just gotta go get her a fucking heater, you know. So it gets a little chilly out there where she works sometimes. Not that she has to be outside in some fucking terrible job. It's just, you know, her office, whatever, you know, it gets a little chilly in there. So I got to go find her a fucking little heater. I really didn't want to get out on Black Friday, but well, I guess I kind of need some other little shit anyway. But until the next time, folks, y'all take it easy, man. Okay? Take it easy, man.